Dr. Hendrickson, Mr. Strain.
Yes. Good afternoon, Chairman Cole, Senator Corker, my friend, and Senator Casey from Pennsylvania, Senator Collins, and members of the committee. My name is Bernie Strain. I am 52 years old and a lifelong Philadelphian. For 28 years, I've been married to Beverly, who is here today. We have 3 wonderful sons together. Brian, 27, is serving our country as a sergeant in the United States Air Force. He has served several tours overseas, one in the sands of Iraq. Andrew, 23, a recent Penn State grad who put himself through that great school. Our 3rd son, Timothy Michael Strain, was 18 years of age at his untimely and tragic death. Tim was soon to attend college. Early in 2009, while working to put money away for college, he severely burned his hand on a lawnmower after touching the muffler. He was treated by a doctor and then seen at St. Christopher's Hospital in the Philadelphia burn unit. He was prescribed pain medication and scheduled for skin grafts. Time went by, and while at his girlfriend's mother's home, he complained of continuing severe pain in his hand. The mother, who was arrested for this act, gave him medication, methadone, from her own medicine cabinet. The mixture of drugs that were in his system killed our son that night. Timothy Michael Strain, the charming, good-looking, great athlete, was dead. Months passed, and a news article was published in the Philadelphia Daily News. The article was about the tragic way our son Timmy died. After reading that newspaper article, Beverly and I wondered how medications are routinely disposed of, as well as the incidence of misuse of prescription drugs. Our questioning led us to realize that there are drugs in many of our homes that are unused and outdated. If we can dispose of cans, bottles, batteries, paint, oil properly, why can't we responsibly dispose of unused and outdated medication that could be possibly lethal? The same newspaper article caught the attention of an environmental educator in Illinois. Paul Ritter, in my opinion, should be teacher of the century. Paul and his students developed the P2D2 program. This is a prescription drug give-back program. Paul called my wife and I on one of our darkest days following the funeral of our youngest son. We never thought that this could happen to us. It was always somebody else's child pictured on that T-shirt with the words, "Rest in peace." Paul had the answer to all of our questions. He has since become a dear friend. Following that night, he called us and offered his sympathy. One phone call initiated a new direction in our lives to try to turn lemons into lemonade. With his experience and knowledge, he introduced us to Gail and David Katz. They too lost a son to prescription drug medication. Gail and David started Sabestar Foundation in honor of their son Daniel. Soon we were on our way to see how we were going to try to save a child, a senior citizen, or one other potential victim. Mr. Chairman, you are aware that on May 24th, our Tim's birthday, a resolution was passed in the United States Senate calling on all 50 states to start thinking about the issue regarding how properly dispose of unused medications. Last week, in the city of Philadelphia, through a resolution that was passed in the city council, called our city, from our city of the first class. Councilwoman Blondell Reynolds Brown introduced the resolution and co-sponsored by the council members Tasco, Green, and Jones. Through the District Attorney Seth Williams and Mayor Michael Nutter, we will soon have a program in place. We will develop a give-back program where our citizens can properly dispose of our medication and not dump them into the water, which is common practice, or simply throw them in the trash. According to our water department, there are 50-plus pharmaceuticals in our drinking water. More people die in the United States from legal prescription drugs than from illegal drug use. It is our intent to save another life. It may be a member of your family. If this legislation is passed, I respectfully ask you to consider naming this Timmy's Law in honor of our wonderful son. In closing, I would ask all the members of this committee to tell your children and family members that you love them before you leave each day to serve our great nation. As I left that fateful day to serve the citizens of Pennsylvania, I received that devastating phone call on my way to work that Timmy was dead. You just never know. My wife and I are most sincere and dedicated to this cause, as you can see by us driving here today. Our two other sons, Brian and Andrew, are helping us with this effort as well, and hoping to make a positive difference in our neighborhoods, city, and the nation, while preserving the memory of our beloved son, Timothy Michael Strain, as well as trying to save just one other life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Strain.